because we couldn't see the questions.
Really?
Yeah. Like I kept having to lean in like this. That's why we moved it closer.
Or I thought it was higher up.
It might have been a little higher up.
My voice is gonna be so hard to hear.
Here, I think we should like move it a little bit like this. Maybe a bit higher.
The new hair.
Yeah, you could flex that new haircut. This thing's such a piece of shit.
There we go.
That's
Yeah, I
better.
feel like that's
There we go.
better.
Hey guys, how's it
Right, scoot
going?
over. We'll just adjust it. Scoot that way.
Center those candles in there. There we go. What's up? What's up? Hey, Jennifer's in here.
My voice is gone. My voice
Hey
is
Daisy,
gone.
how's it going? Hey Duncan.
I was still gonna make a quick drink.
You guys gotta make a quick drink. That's okay. We'll let some people filter in here. Where's the lamb sauce? No. Mr. C again.
Again?
$5, bro.
Write his name down.
Oh yeah, Mr. C, you get your name on the board.
Here,
here.
I'll throw it in there. Just
You got it?
let
Okay.
yeah, let it, remind him what it's for.
Yeah, so you donate during the chat, your name gets on the board.
It's a mystery prize.
And you get the chance to win a mystery prize.
And we have all the other ones from December 6th.
Yeah, we still have all the other ones if you were in the live December 6th. Hey Peter from Australia, how's it going? Hey Christy. Hey Paula. This is this is it's a special Coke. It's not Jack, it's Pike Creek. I got it for Christmas. Hello from Oklahoma. So do you know, oh man, I might be the only one who gets this, but do you know a girl from Oklahoma? Anybody know that song? Hey, Nixon here. How's it going? Hey, who won the football game last night? I didn't watch the whole thing. I bet it was the Titans. Red Dirt class. Hey, Starling. Hey, Starling. No, good to see you here. Even though you couldn't be in the premiere. Der Sunder. I'm pretty sure you were on the last one. I'll write you down. Der Sunder and Mr. C. Another one. Alright, I'll get you down here on the board. Be right back. Okay. Stacy Slaughter. Okay, I didn't miss anybody, did I? Go down. Stacy, yeah, much love to you, Stacy. Oh, Cowboys won, my Titans didn't win? Shoot. Hey, thanks for making it. Yep, the second logo has been found. It was found last night. It was in the Demons Inside episode. Hey, Joseph, good to see you in the live. It was on the clock when I was in the living room and Zeus is freaking out. First logo was in the motel episode. It was like hidden in the SLS screen. We were doing picture in picture, and it was in the bottom right corner when there was in the SLS screen. Loki Dima, okay, I'll write you down on the board. You were entered to win mystery prize. And I'm back. Can't wait for a new video. We can't wait for a new video too. Once again, thank you all for bearing with us during Friday Night Before Christmas. It's been really cool to hang out with you guys pretty well every day. But yeah, new stuff's coming soon, don't worry. Yeah, unfortunately, we're only doing it for December. Oh, who knows? We might carry it into January. Because we did miss a few days in there. It was supposed to be every day. But we underestimated how difficult it would be to actually do that. Especially with everything going on with Johnny's truck getting broken into and everything. Yeah, we just kind of, maybe we'll carry it into January. What do you think about that?
What's that?
Like, the episodes that we didn't get to post during December.
You didn't write my name?
Yeah, I did. Oh, no.
Daisy?
Daisy? Oh, we got Daisy again?
Give her times 2. Right there. Oh. Carry what to January?
Because we missed a few days, right?
Well, yeah, but also we do have a lot planned for January that it would honestly take away from what we have planned. I think at this point. We have way too much planned. After the truck situation, it's been better. Honestly, it's the first time it's ever happened to me. Sorry for my voice. My voice is gone. I'm still getting over a flu. But the worst was honestly, like, I had stuff stolen, but the worst was just having my girls' stuff taken. Like, we had to replace all their gifts and all that, and that was the worst. Like, having to explain to them, like,
Lauren?
everything you got last night is gone. So we went to the mall and replaced it all. They got to pick their own stuff. Like, that was the worst. Trying to just, like, throughout the day, they were just, like, crying and stuff. Like, oh, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? And it's like, oh no, like, that's gone. So that part sucked. But, like, as far as all the stuff I lost and the tools we lost, that's whatever. We can replace that. But yeah, there was a couple other ones.
Was?
Yeah.
I got one. I got one. Who's the other
and
one?
And then Dabble Don't. Yeah, it's like for the kids, like, it wasn't that, like, it was gifts that we had wrapped ready to give to them. They had already opened the gifts prior to it happening, so, like, they knew what they got, and then they were asking for all these things that they remembered, and those were gone. So that was the part that really sucked. Yeah, who does that? Like, we took videos, everything, we documented it. I made a police report. I made a claim for my window, and then my house insurance will cover the lost items. So it's okay.
It's just a pain in the ass at the end of it.
MC or Mr. C again.
Give you a little tick here. You guys are gonna let me sit down here.
We could bring the board behind us.
Do we?
Or we could bring
it. Gonna.
Because we usually go like this, and then you can see the board. Let's throw the board up behind. Right behind there, you can see it. Can we set it on something back there? But no, then here. Hang on a sec.
Well, you can see.
You might not see. You might not see all the names yet.
You might not see your name, but the board's there. Your name's on it.
Are you carrying on? Yes, we will get into all of that. There's a lot of stuff we're doing right now, and we can be open about it too. So we will talk about that yet tonight too.
But carrying on, yeah.
My pipes just burst. Plumber just left. Big claim, yeah. It sucks doing claims because it's so much time lost, like, sitting on the phone. Like, it's so boring. You sit on those, like, voice things, like, press 1 for English, press 2 to make a claim. It's like, can I not just talk to somebody?
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Flavor, Bubble Gang, Sour Apple Berry. That's
Nick, my brother. He's in here.
What's up, Nick? How you doing? Okay, about Mary, for one, like, I'm uncomfortable talking about it. That's why I didn't, like, answer it right away. And people ask me this every premiere. So.
Very, very frequent question.
It's a very, very frequent question, and it's, like, something I don't like to talk about, but everything's fine. We'll just leave it at that.
we've been like doing things now for a while since it's last happened.
Mr. C with another.
Here, there's been no incidences for quite a while, so we're trying to keep it that way by just not even talking about it. But yeah, it's been a while since we had a moment where anything like that's happened. My wife went to bed. I don't want to be in the same room with her, so I'm here.
This is the place to be.
This is the place to be. My wife, that's my sister-in-law then. Which you're gonna be here tomorrow, Nick, so might as well just come on down now.
Christy Waters?
Christy Waters.
Yeah.
See, and we'll have to find out if some of these are doubles, because right now we have a picture of all the last names that were on the board last time. Nick, everything okay, man? Nick's my brother, yeah, he's just being an idiot. His wife's sitting right next to him, probably wearing short shorts. He's playing SpongeBob on the Nintendo Switch, I guarantee it.
Absolutely.
The other thing is I would turn this down maybe a touch.
There we go.
That's a bit better.
Yeah, we're not looking so washed out.
I don't look so blind.
Yeah. What are the names?
No, Nick, your name's on here. Remember last time on December 6th, you donated? This is for the mystery prize.
Yeah, it's still part of the same thing.
I have the paper. At some point tonight I'm gonna write down all the names, put all the names in a hat, and we're gonna pull one at random, and whoever wins the mystery prize. It's kind of what we've been doing, Derek.
Yeah, exactly. It's another reason why, like, I don't really like to talk about it a lot. So if I don't answer that question, that's why.
Another thing we wanted to talk about, which is a little personal, we did talk about it beforehand, was Dave. So if any of you guys have watched the episode that it's my story, we re-premiered it a couple days ago, and
it originally came out in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And during that episode, there's an actual full segment on it where we talk about my uncle's name coming through the ovulus, and that he was diagnosed at that time with cancer. And on the same day that my truck got broken into, Nick's in here, so he'll be able to talk about that as well if he wants to. But my uncle had a medical incident where he ended up falling and couldn't feel his legs. So the same day I got my truck got broken into, a couple hours later I went to the gathering, and Jordan made a post about this on YouTube as well. But later that evening, my uncle fell over and couldn't feel his legs, and we were freaking out. We had all the kids there. Everything was, it was just going so fast. So I called 911, and it was just like I was telling Jordan, it was probably one of the worst days of my life. It just.
This was
truck
after the truck. The same day his truck got broken into.
And then, but again, me and him were sitting there talking too, and I was like, he was okay with me, talking about his cancer and stuff in the episode, and it was one of those things where we were like, is the ovulus saying something that could potentially happen? We were basically like, is he knocking on death's door? And then this happens, and we're sitting there, and it was so weird in the moment.
It was in the same house.
In the same house, in the basement there, and it was just a horrible, horrible day. It's just truck gets broken into, this happens. It's and I mean, yeah, it was just. That's kind of another reason why we didn't get videos out as much, because this kind of stuff was happening, and it's it was so much, so much, but it also does tie into that episode a lot as well, with that word, his name coming through, and it's just it was just we talked about all this, and we're that's so strange that happened, and if we did another episode at that house, we would want to acknowledge that even further. But it was a lot that happened that day, and it was just You know what's so weird? When we got to the gathering that day, I was like, he was just like he was there, and I was like, oh, it would be so horrible if something bad happened, and it did, and I was like, what the hell?
Well, and I said like it's almost fortunate it happened that way, even though like a gathering is supposed to be a good time with family.
Yeah, like,
You know, but like the family happened to be there to help him out because he was
Exactly.
in the basement. He couldn't move his legs. He wouldn't be able to.
And you know
help
what?
himself
Another
at
thing
all.
though is with everything he's been going through, I've had the chance now to like really communicate with him way more than if it was like sudden. You know, sometimes like when something like that happens so sudden and they're just gone, you don't get a chance to like really open up. So now like
Yeah.
if everything goes good with his like his surgeries and all that, they said he could still have maybe up to 4 years. So now I get 4 years of like probably spending more time with him over those 4 years than I would have ever in a lifetime if it was just like gone.
Yeah.
So now,
But it's not like you guys were like not close or anything.
No,
You guys were close.
Even
Yeah,
like
it's
with
like-
movies, like he loves movies. I love movies. Like we resonate on that level. So like while my dad's in Mexico, I'm gonna be taking like if he needs anything, I'm there like his emergency contact, which wouldn't have happened before. So it's like I get to just be there on another level where I wouldn't have if it was just random. I get to learn more about him.
Definitely. You know, it's funny too because like you know I feel it too because like you know Dave's not my uncle, but it's like you know I've met Dave plenty of times and like I think it was even the first night that I hung out with him. We were having a couple beers and I just kind of started calling him Uncle Dave. Just
I remember
'cause-
that, yeah.
And it was just like, and he was like totally cool with it. He's like, yeah, man, like you know, because we were getting on so well. So I've even called him Uncle Dave to this day. So
Everybody
it just
does that.
when Johnny told me like what happened at the gathering, and it was just like, oh man, like
Which Jordan came in clutch because we had a job to do the next day, a flooring job, and I texted Jordan in the morning. I'm like, can you go like get this done? This is what happened. Jordan's like, no problem. Like, just relax. Like, hang out at home. He had my back. He's like, I'll go and get this job done. Boom, boom. Whatever you need. It was so nice to be able to like just text you and be like, hey, can you handle that? Yes, done. And he was one of those guys too, which is like everybody called him uncle. He was like an uncle to everybody.
He was, yeah.
Well,
he is still,
He's
yeah. He's still alive.
Still alive. But it's just, it's weird.
Yeah. Christy, I'll give you another tick. I started writing smaller, so I don't wipe the names off with my left hand.
Yeah, Nick, there, to anyone that's met Uncle Dave,
He's everyone's uncle.
Yeah, he's everyone's uncle. He's Funkle Dave.
Uncle Dave. Catherine Houston, that's the new one. I'll write you down.
Paula, yeah. T, twisted T. Yeah, we're coworkers. Like Jordan and I, we do we just do like flooring jobs through our company. So we just subcontract flooring jobs.
Yeah.
But actually, well, last year we did YouTube full time, and then
Starling.
we switched over because it's just like at the beginning of every single video you guys saw in December, it's just like we crashed and burned because we just put everything into doing it full time, and it just wasn't working. Like we held on to it as long as we could, but eventually it just like wasn't working. But in 2023, we are probably going back to full time, I think. You get Titus?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, thanks for all the donuts, guys. Like, we're being serious and everything.
Oh, there's Nick.
Nick for another one. God, I'm getting a workout here. It's like a Stairmaster. Ooh, baby.
You need another coworker?
Nick
No,
Depp
we
is
don't.
on the
We
board.
want to get out of flooring.
Yeah, as Johnny was saying, that was kind of the thing. It's like we held on to paranormal as long as we could last year. Can you get this one?
Yeah. Oh, it's my name too.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
You should have no problem with that one then.
Pear?
Yeah. Yeah, we held on to paranormals for as long as we could, but just eventually, like, we just did so much damage to our, like, financial and personal lives. It was just, like, it was actually because, like, my uncle hit me up about doing a pharmacy that he opened up in town.
Yep.
Derek.
PPD.
Okay. And, yeah, it was like a 3,000 square foot job. And then I got John to hold me, and he was like, we absolutely crushed that job, and we made a good amount of money. It's like, well, this is exactly what we need. So
It was like, yeah, like we knew if we could keep doing the flooring thing on the side, we'd be able to fund all the extra costs for paranormies, and that's how it started. And then they just started like booking us more and more jobs, and it started feeling like paranormies was like slipping away.
yeah,
Just,
it's just like because
we weren't able to like put the time because we were just getting booked on jobs, and then
and it was also it was like for us, Lisa Bunny.
thank
Yeah.
you again.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, it was like we didn't make this kind of money with paranormals. Like we were just barely scraping by doing paranormals, and suddenly we go into flooring together, and suddenly we're making the money that we needed, right? So it was very hard to actually like go back and start like filming more, knowing that we would make like a small amount of money on that video compared to like what we were doing. But
now
we're at the point now where we're in a much better financial spot. So we're thinking
we
about
saved.
leaning more into paranormals again. So
Yeah. So 2023, probably mostly paranormies again. Just like we needed a point to like just save up again and like go again,
and like
we'll get to a point where maybe that'll burn out and we save again and try again. Like we're gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing because I mean we're both huge like believers in just like finding something you love and trying to make it work.
Okay, well I got to do this one. Cat wants to see me get a workout on the Stairmaster here. Cat 111. But you just want to see my ass, isn't that the thing? It's right here.
Just wants to see those jeans bust out.
Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta do 111 so we know those aren't like tallies. There it is.
Okay, well maybe we should talk a little bit about one of the first things we're doing in 2023, which might upset some people, but I think even if they would be upset, they would understand. What do you think about that?
Yep, so we're going to be launching a website this year. It's going to be the home for all of our stuff.
It's already being created right now. It'll be what is it? I can't remember what the exact. It's paranormiesofficial.ca or
it's gonna be at
paranormiesofficial.com. One of those two. Can't remember which one it is, but it's gonna be a website where, like you probably saw today, if you watched the Killer's Journal videos, there was one piece of footage where we had to blur it out because YouTube wouldn't like it if we showed it.
Yeah,
where you got that news pulled. We could have shown that without the blur, but because we're on YouTube, we had to. And we're going to be putting everything fully uncensored onto the website.
Yeah. Well, even like the Trapped in the Basement episode with the dead bird.
The dead bird.
We had to blur that out, and it's just like, well, if everyone wants to see everything totally uncensored,
full swears, like so many people are like getting angry. You swear too much. You do this. You drink this and that.
Yeah.
There's a lot that we take away because we would get demonetized immediately. So we're gonna do an entire website where we do everything we want to do. That means there's certain times where we're doing investigations, and we'll start puking because there's just so much going on, and we can't show that, right? Because if we show it, then it gets immediately shadow banned because it's it's too much, and there's stories like
there's certain stories that are just like too much. They're too R-rated for YouTube, right? So we would get demonetized if we tried to post them.
Some of the journal entries in Killer's Journal we couldn't even talk about because they would get demonetized on YouTube. So we're gonna we're creating our own website, and it's gonna be a fee to come be a part of it. But there's gonna be at least 2 or 3 investigations every single month there that are exactly like fully how we want to show them. We don't have to be scared of what YouTube thinks. We can do what has to be done, like for the editing process, where if we puke and we get sick There's certain tests that we wanted to run for a long time, but we can't. Specifically, the animal sacrifice one from Killer's Journal. We really originally wanted to do a portrayal of what he would have been doing in the house, but we couldn't do it because we knew it wouldn't get approved. So if you want to see what sometimes we go through on the very, very dark side of what paranormal investigating is, you will want to be a part of that because it can get very dark, and we're gonna show everything on that.
Yeah.
Like there will be no censor, like nothing. Fully, uncut, raw, everything. Raw. It'll be edited.
Well, okay,
the same
you can't
way.
say it's uncut. It'll still be edited like a regular video.
It'll be edited.
But
There will be clips. There will be clips that are fully uncut, how you would see them, how we saw them. On top of that, but it's gonna be, if we end up throwing up in some situations, or like we have in the past,
or if there ends up being like blood somewhere.
If we bleed, like we've had to like censor shit, and we're done censoring it. And at the end of the day, we want to start doing our own thing, but we'd have to do that on a website. So we did have to pay quite a bit of money to get the website going, but it's going to be worth it because we can do whatever we want. And I know that's how you want it. Like that's how we want it. That's what we wanted to show. We've had to dumb down so many stories, especially like there's been stories that we've been told. We had to change the stories and dumb them down because YouTube will not like what the story really is.
Yeah.
And when you like, we're talking about murder cases and stuff, we can't really fully tell you how it is on YouTube. We have to.
We go as far as we can on YouTube, but it's like there's like certain details, like if there's like anything involving like a child or anything,
or like
that's like
sexual assault and all that.
It gets too dark. You know?
There's a very, very dark side of paranormal investigating that everybody's too afraid to show. You can't show it on YouTube because everybody's so worried about how much money they're gonna make. We're doing the website so we can show everything and how dark it really gets, and we want to dive into that honestly ourselves as well and test ourselves.
Yeah, we'll still be posting on YouTube for sure.
Yeah. We'll still be posting on YouTube
because there is still plenty of stuff that you can just post on YouTube. No problem. But there is like a ton of stuff that we would love to just be able to post on our own website that we don't have to worry about getting demonetized for this, that, and the other. Sorry to interrupt,
but there's also here's how it works for me, because I don't know what's gonna get demonetized while I'm editing until we post it. So while I'm doing the editing process, I have to try and figure it in my head. Is this gonna get demonetized? I'm trying to like ride the fence line of like how close can I get to telling the real like full story versus dumbing it down and like making it okay. So it's very, very hard because until we post it, we don't know if it would have been okay to like share a little bit more. But eventually you fall along that line of boom, you're demonetized because you shared too much and you said too many bad words. Like there's certain channels like I'll say it like because he'll be okay with it. Patrick from the Haunted Side, he doesn't like it if you use the word PayPal in his live streams or anything because YouTube's algorithm understands the word PayPal and stuff, and they know you're pushing your content and your donations elsewhere. So you get immediately the algorithm starts booting you. And he's mentioned that. So if we start using like the word, for example, RAPE in a video and we say it, it'll start getting lower and lower and we won't get further out there. But we want to say those words because they're real to the story.
Yeah.
Even though they're harsh words. And that's kind of why we
And there's still plenty of people who are like, they're just kind of fascinated with that because like look at all these like Netflix documentaries,
murder documentaries.
They don't censor anything. Like Netflix is totally uncensored, and people watch like look at the Dahmer series.
The Dahmer series. Look how bad that got, right?
Insane that was, and it was like the most viewed thing. So it's like we feel like why should we have to dumb down our stuff to please YouTube when we could actually tell the full story and like still have a huge audience on our website.
Yeah, and honestly, this video alone, from what we've been saying, will probably get dumbed down already. So that's what we want to do. It's gonna be we're gonna set a price on it because if we do that, that means we're taking away a lot of stuff that we want to do for YouTube, but we want to tell these stories that we want to tell. And I feel like we've created an audience big enough that we can do the website and still do YouTube. But for those of you guys that really want to hear some crazy stories and see the tests, like the tests are going to be crazy. Like there's so many tests that we've wanted to do with, I can't even, like I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but it's so crazy that there's no way we could show it on YouTube. There's no way we could show it anywhere, but we have to show it on the website because we own it then. Some of it will have to do with real, like, blood and stuff that we'll figure that out, but it's going to be very dark and something, we really want to push the boundaries of experiments based on the stories that we're telling.
Absolutely.
Because in some situations, I feel like using a K2 meter can only go so far, but bringing real blood and real, elements from the story that we're trying to tell, that's going to do way, way, way more. And exactly, you guys agree that, like, that's what it's going to be on that site. But before we launch it, we are already putting together episodes for it. So when you guys are wondering, like, you're not posting, we're creating, we're putting together all these stories and creating all the entire website and everything and putting all that, footage onto there before we launch it. And that's why we've been doing this month and just, giving ourselves a little bit of time.
How many users do we need? I don't think it's really about that, especially initially.
Mm-mm.
It's really just more about, like, we gotta, like, get this content out there.
And we want to do this.
We want it, yeah, exactly.
And if we don't even get that many people on the website, who gives a shit? We want to tell the stories how we want to tell them. We just don't want to be contained. Like, I feel like sometimes posting videos, we're like with our hands behind our backs because
we didn't get to show everything we wanted to.
Exactly. We wanted to, like, do it how we wanted to.
And, like, I don't know if we're going to be doing just, like, dumbed down versions for YouTube or just keep them completely separate.
It's going to be separate videos. So, like, our investigations for YouTube are going to be separate from the investigations on the website. So if you watch on YouTube, it's not going to be like a part 2 on the website. It's their own stories. Because we sometimes get wild ass stories. And I'm like, the other day, somebody is telling us, remember? She's like, oh, my daughter's been, all this and that. Like, it's like stories about, like, kids and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not posting that to YouTube. Like, you tell me a story about, like, your daughter trying to commit suicide at, like, 12 years old. I'm not posting that. I'm not. But on the website, I will be more inclined to look into it because I don't want to share that with everybody that just comes across. For the loyal people that do watch and love us, they'll understand us enough to know how we're telling this story. But if some random person that we don't even know just found the channel, I was like, what the hell is this story? It's like, I don't want them to see that.
Even, like, you guys who have been around for a while, you might remember the Paranormal Scary Stories. We only did 2 episodes of that series. But the Candyman story, we tried telling a bit of that story of, like, the real life Candyman. And people were commenting, like, this is just too dark for me. I can't watch your channel. Mm-hmm. So, if there is a market for those people who will want to see that. So, like, if you want to see stuff like that is too dark, you won't put the stories, but the stuff that's actually too dark, you can just follow through the website. And
that's exactly it. Like, where the loyal people who really enjoy what we do, they'll be the ones to see that. Like, honestly, there's some stuff that I've been too afraid to say and even do in regards to experiments because I know my family can see it on YouTube. But I also know my family's not going to subscribe to the website, so I'm way more inclined to say what I feel and do how I want to, like, investigate how I want, knowing that it's for the people that really enjoy us, not for everybody, because I wouldn't open myself up to everybody like that just on YouTube. I would do that for the website because I know it's people I can trust on there.
Mm-hmm. Someone said they'd like to see more of those stories. I would like to do more. I think Johnny would like to do more too. But just the thing is, it's so weird because the idea behind it was we were giving you guys more content in between investigations. We can't always be investigating, right? Especially around where we live. And it was just like, well, why don't we just, like, tell these, like, scary stories and whatever that just gives them more content. And then a lot of people got it, and a lot of people were cool with it, but there were a lot of people who just thought, oh, this is just piss poor. got a lot of comments like that. I was just pissed
Or
poor.
they're like,
You're lazy. You're just being lazy. You're changing your content.
Mhm.
Like, no, it wasn't about that. I was just trying to give you more shit.
Just extra content.
Extra stuff from us, like, cause like you guys, like, who've been around for probably most of this year, we went long periods of time without posting, and our idea behind the stories is like, well, if there was like, you know, downtime or whatever, let's give them a story, and people just hated it because it wasn't an investigation. So, down if you do, down if you don't, kind of thing.
Mr. C, we know
Mr. C,
you'll.
another tick?
Yeah, we know you'll be there. Can you imagine how many ticks he would have had if it like,
Yeah.
if we counted everything for this? Like that's where it gets a little messy. It's like we
Yeah.
can't count everything from the video for this. I wouldn't even remember.
No, he would ham, especially last night.
Honestly, the biggest concern we had with like doing the website and everything was we are gonna get a lot of backlash because there is a lot of people that we know that watch the channel like religiously that might not be able to afford it. But at the same time, if we're gonna be putting time and investigating these stories that are way darker, we do need to understand that our work is compensated by the people who really do enjoy it. And for all those the Patreon members and membership people like YouTube members and Patreon, we will be posting certain clips that nobody else will see aside from the website users that aren't going to be posted on YouTube. So you'll get to see little pieces of those as well because we know that you guys do support, and if you can't afford to support the tier that the website is, you still deserve a piece of those investigations as well. So we will be posting clips to Patreon and members as well that will not be seen on YouTube, just as like another thank you, because it's so hard for us to find like that happy medium because when you're dealing with money, it's weird.
Yeah. In a perfect world, I think it's like we wouldn't have to like, do this. It could just all be on YouTube.
I wish it could just all be on YouTube, but YouTube just is so strict, and especially with like the content that we do, like we talk about like murder and suicide and stuff like that, where some channels choose not to because they know it's not going to push them further. But those are really the stories that I want to talk about.
And it is a big part of this genre too.
Mm-hmm.
So it only makes sense to try to tell those stories anyway.
Yeah, because they need to be told. So that's one big thing for 2023.
Yeah.
That's
the thing. That's the thing we're working on right now. We're already getting the website built.
The website's already in action.
It's already in the process. Yeah, we hired someone to make the website, and I kind of like the idea of just like the website being our like hub for everything too.
Yeah.
It's like that's a big part of the website. But then also there'll be like a link to the merch. There'll be like a link to the YouTube channel.
We can like I want to be able to like go to the website and hang out with all of you guys too. The website will be like just the spot, like that'll be right now YouTube's the spot, but I would like eventually to have the website as the spot because that's where we can grow for ourselves. Not like what if YouTube like the other day when YouTube was shitting the bed, wasn't letting us post. Remember, you guys saw that we posted it. YouTube was like everybody's having issues. We are at the mercy of YouTube. I don't want to ever be at the mercy of YouTube. I want to just be online where we can just post.
Tony says, "Are the dogs bullocks?" Does that mean balls? By the way, that's what it sounds like.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Like Sex Pistols, never mind the bullocks. Does that just mean never mind the balls? I think it kind of means like bullshit.
My answer: the dogs, bullshit.
The dogs. Any other announcements? Well,
we do. We have one more, but this one we're not very certain. This one's still so up in the air. If we were going to talk about that one, that's a dicey one. With Farpoint?
That one. Yeah, no, we can't talk about that yet. We can't talk about that yet. That's just it's too preliminary to, we'd rather just announce it.
Can you give us hints?
The upcoming video?
Oh,
Like the upcoming video for the channel.
Well, there's a couple.
Yeah.
We're doing a video on. It's a really, really wild story, but it's based on nuns. The Greys.
Oh shoot. That one will be fun for a while. The Greys, not the grades.
Not the Grades.
Yeah.
The Grey nuns. They're well known around, like Canada, I think. Montreal.
Hey Jonathan, thank you for joining.
Montreal, Winnipeg. Weird story. Good night, Jennifer. Congrats again.
Yeah. We'll hit you up tomorrow.
So we have a video going right now with the Grey nuns. No. We don't want to give too much away.
We don't want to like talk about the entire thing before we put out the video.
It's something.
Yeah, I've always felt that like, you know, as soon as you like tell somebody about something before it comes out or before it comes to fruition, it almost like, I don't want to say like kills the vibe, but it's also like you're not as excited to kind of like get it done and show it to people. It almost gives you this false sense of accomplishment. You know, it's like, oh, I'm thinking of doing this.
No,
you
you can keep asking. We can just keep saying,
yeah.
You know, we can keep beating around the bush. We can give you this. Here, how about this? We'll give you one line of our dialogue written for the episode. How about that?
Yes, we can do that.
Which one? Oh, here. Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Now, although it would be fascinating to investigate the crypt of the nuns in Montreal, we're lucky enough to have an entire city suburb in Winnipeg that is still being plagued by the darkness of the Grey nuns known as St. Boniface. The St. Boniface Museum is a staple in Winnipeg's paranormal scene and is the center of the hauntings that encapsulate St. Boniface. Much like the children we found in the home of a dear friend Chad, after purchasing his new home, we found another home in St. Boniface that the owners claim to share with a group of children named the Greys.
Boom. That's what you get. That's what you get right there. That's what you get when you let your heart win.
It's very, very, very intense. But everything's already ready to go. Like, my voice is shot, so we can't film dialogue like this. So we're just waiting for that to be gone.
Sorry, I think I'm pulling this thing a little bit.
And then it'll be out. So when everyone's asking like how long, it's like, I don't know, as soon as my voice is better. So I'm just saying very, very soon. Because as soon as this is gone, we can continue. But when this happens, then it's like we're stuck. You know what I mean? We can't do much when our voices are shut.
Yeah, never mind the bullocks. You're correct. That's yeah. I know my rock and roll. Don't worry about me. That's why I was always confused. Like, what does bullocks actually mean? Because I like by that phrase, it was like I thought it was like, you know, bullshit or something.
Sounds intriguing. It is a very, very intriguing story. I'm in love with the story.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. It's great.
And it's also related to a story. There's a reason why we're there. There's a reason why we're there. So it's history versus, or along with the history of like the entire nun community and then there's a reason why we're there as well. Obviously, we would never investigate a place like we've done maybe one or two like completely blind, but most of the time there's a reason. So
Yeah. You know, sometimes like the totally blind ones have been like really great though.
Yeah,
Like the motel.
we're hoping to do it in like a 1.5 hour episode, but it might be like 2 1.5 hour episodes. We're not sure how much of it we is really worth showing. Like we want to try and get it. The 1.5 hour episodes, we're really enjoying those ones right now.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the like 1.5 hour long episodes?
Yeah.
Because like so
We
far,
love 'em.
we love them. Like even today, like watching the old Killers journals, like when they were like maybe 40 minutes, we were saying to each other, we were like, "Oh, this feels kind of short."
Yeah.
But the like 1.5 hours, it's like it feels like an actual experience, you know. Love everyone. Yeah, long episodes. Everyone loves the long episodes. What was the first one we did? I think it was Johnny's Story was the first one, and it just felt right. You know, it's like it feels like this is how it's supposed to be. And we just kind of stumbled upon it because it was like there was so much to put in the video that it just had to be that long, and then it came out, and it was just like, oh, this feels great. We should keep doing this. Compare that to like, you know, Sinister Farm is one of our greatest videos that we've ever done. But it was like both parts were like 22 minutes long or something like that. And it just felt like, you know, rewatching them here during Friday Night Before Christmas, it was just like, just felt like so short, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely engaging. Well, thank you so much. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but during the first 2 episodes of tonight's video of Killer's Journal, we actually added stuff that wasn't in the original. Like Johnny added music, and the color grading was different. And when we were sitting in front of the computer, like he showed me, I came down today, and he's like, "Hey, check out this color grading," and it actually blew my mind that like the color grading on the original videos, it just looked like there was just all this white noise in front of the video, like static almost. And then he's like, "Look at this," and he puts the filter grade on there, and it just like came to life. Like it was almost like you just pulling a blanket off of the original image. It looks so good. And you know, the people did notice. That's really cool. That's awesome. The Boo was the classic. I'm glad you guys think so, because that was a really, really awesome time for me. It was scary, but like, do you investigate again? What's the place I'd like to go again? Okay, I would love to go to Mallard Lodge again. That was where our first episode was, and we were just so new. And I just feel like we could do just a much better job this time. The only problem is, it's so far away, and it's also like very hard to get into. Like you have to walk like 2 miles. And when we did it last time, it was right before the snow fell, so we could actually walk like, because like the farthest you can get there with a car is like maybe 2 miles away, and then you got to walk the rest of the way. Like now, you know, there's a ton of snow on the ground, and there's no way you could get to it. But you know, Mallard Lodge is a cool one. I'd like to go back there again. Yeah, it was the duck hunting lodge. Yeah, our very first episode ever. To the cabin? Are you talking about the What a Horrible Night to Have a Curse? We've been to a few cabins already. The ultimate scariest place we've been at. In terms of a place? Oh, that's tough, man. That's really tough. I could tell you, like, the scary, like, in terms of videos, it would be, like, the Demons Inside. You know, the Mary stuff. That was the worst for me. In terms of places, though, I would say that cabin is probably up there. Same with that other cabin, though. I don't know. That's a really tough question. The Burton Cummings, we've been wanting to get into there, trust me. But they want to charge us a ton of money. And Yeah, they're not very keen on letting people get in there. So for paranormal investigations.
Where's that?
Burton Cummings.
Mm.
Yeah. Which is like a couple months ago, I went to a concert there, and I actually got to walk backstage and like watch the concert from the side stage for a few songs, which is pretty cool. But that's probably the closest we'll ever get to investigating.
Who's that? Bodhi Star? Hey.
Waiting for me? What does that mean?
That looks like one of those ones where it's like a fake account. I don't know if it is, but sorry if it is. You know what I mean? Like there was
No.
like those comments like we always get. They're
like bot comments.
yeah, come check out my website.
Zeus is good. He's he has a friend now. My parents got another dog, and Zeus has just gotten super yappy since the other dog came in the picture.
Yeah, we're in a basement.
Yeah, we're in Johnny's basement right now. The videos, all the Paranormal's videos are edited about 15 feet in that direction.
Same person. Mm-hmm. Are you a real person? AJ. Just need the magic word. For what? That's sounds tricky one on there. We'll see where this goes, but we have to. We will.
Yeah, we still have the journal yet. It's tucked away. I'm actually not even sure where it is right now.
I might be in that bag right over there.
Yeah. It's around somewhere.
You guys
People want to know about Mary still.
travel outside of Canada? If the funds were right. 100% we would.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have plans to travel outside of Canada. We do have like we actually wrote down a while ago like a list of like the places we want to go, the entire like little tour we'd want to do. And we are still going to Reno in the new year here.
Yeah, that's still happening.
I was gonna try and get Cody on the phone for the live and just to say hi.
Johnny does have an experience that happened here. He actually told me that in a video.
A couple now. One of my Christmas gifts was based on it.
Really?
Yeah. I got that new thing for doing grilled cheese and all that. It just like fell out of the cupboard along with like a couple things from like other cupboards. They just like fell out.
Oh, so it wasn't
Like
just the one cupboard?
Yeah, no, it was like cups fell out, this fell out. Me and Michelle were sitting there. She's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "It was shifting or something." Just like trying to like play it off. North Carolina.
Never say never.
Well, one of the guys that we've been talking to, he's from is he from South Carolina or he's from South Carolina. Cody's from South Carolina.
I think they should just be like one Carolina.
There should be that.
It's like seals and sea lions should be the same thing.
South Carolina, then maybe you know him, Cody Butts.
Floribama Shore.
From Floribama Shore. He's a really close friend of ours, so we want to film. He's huge into paranormal, but he's never had the chance to really go into it at all. So we're gonna be hanging out with him. Cody Butts, yeah.
Cody Butts.
Or Kodai. Kodai from Floribama He's so cool.
Sorry, comments are going by really fast, so there's a haunted battleship there. That would be awesome. That's always something I like to check out.
Oh yeah. Do you guys ever get onto a site and it's a complete bust? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. But we don't post it because what the hell would be the point? Who? Cody Butts. Cody Butts is awesome. If you don't know who he is, go to Floribama Shore and look at him. He's so funny. I would love to see him doing investigations because he's just so funny and so nice. Like there's a lot of people that do watch the channel. We've talked about him before, and they do know who he is. But
Queen Mary, so I would
Queen
love to go to
Mary,
Queen Mary.
oh yeah, Queen Mary.
Yeah, Cody Butts.
Yeah, Cody Butts. Alberta Hospital. What time is it here?
It's probably like midnight.
12:45.
Oh, it's later than I thought.
How many hours do you guys stay? How many hours do you?
Well, a lot of the time, like depending on the place we're going, but we like to stay for a couple of days.
Oh yeah. A couple days is.
That's what we prefer anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a thing where like we gotta kind of do our thing in a night, like Mallard Lodge. We were there for just a night.
But that always sucks because it's very, very, very hard to like get it all going. Obviously, she found Cody Butts. Yeah, if you go look at Cody or on Instagram, his name is Kodai, so it's CODEYE.
Isn't it KODI?
No,
It's not. It's
CODEYE. What am I drinking? I'm drinking it's like a Mike's Hard Tea.
Speaking of which, I gotta get another drink.
Fire shots for $10 a piece. What kind of shots? No, I'm not doing those like chili shots. I got like these like chili, like extremely hot shots for Christmas. And that's what Nick's talking about. Not doing it. What kind of shots leans in? What are we talking here? Mr. C again. No, I'm not Nick. Not doing it. What's my favorite tool when investigating? The Ovilus, honestly. It helps us with so many like stories, helping them like piece them together. I love it. Gotta work early. Good night, Starling. When we do new videos, are we still going to interact with viewers? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll always interact. Even on the website, when we do the website, we're still going to do live streams and stuff on there as well. We're always going to interact. Titus. It's just what is it? There he is. Code_I. He's an awesome, awesome guy. So go give him a follow. And he's super funny. So like doing a couple investigations with him, but also like it's gonna be so new to him. So like seeing his funny personality switch over, kind of like you saw with Chad, would be like just so funny. I'm not doing it. Nick wants to do that. I never showed you. I got this. It's a challenge. It's like you take shots. It's spicy shots. He's like $10 a shot. You want it? Should we open it and just smell them?
We can smell them.
I'm not doing it, but
I'm not doing it either.
Let's just smell them.
Nope, sorry, Nick. Okay. Hey, Laura, how's it going? Good to see ya. Laura's been in like every single video this month, so give it up for Laura, guys. Hey, Christina Steiner, are you on the board yet? I'll write you down. I don't think you're on the board. All right. Starting to crack under people. No, there's no chance for doing spicy shots. I've watched any of the new. Absolutely, I've been following that pretty closely, and it still feels weird to me. But at the same time, I don't think there's any really better guys to fill the shoes of Diamond Vinny. So, even though it's not the same, I was too young to see Pantera live when they were still around. So, if I get the chance to see them with Diamond Charlie, I'm all for it. Guys, why is it every time we do this, like everybody's like trying to get us to do shots? Spicy shots, no, they'll still subscribe. Oh. Where's my baby poop?
Your vapey poo?
Yeah, my vapey poo.
Where's your vapey poo?
Where's my vapey poo, bro?
Drop it on the floor?
No, maybe I brought it. Fuck it.
This is what he's talking about.
Oh no.
Let's open it and smell these things. Gotta get your hands in there.
Yeah. Oh, are they resealable?
Well, I don't know.
What is this? Let me read it.
Just opened it.
Blazing. Oh, it's Rick and Morty. Blazing.
Sometimes Jordan fires out a Mennonite word.
Blazing.
Blazing?
Blazing drink mix. That's what it's literally called. There's Rick and Morty's blazing drink mix.
This one's called Inferno.
Well, I'd rather have blazing than Inferno.
Do you want some?
No, do not. I just want to smell it. I don't even know how to open this.
They sealed it for your protection.
Yeah. I'm taking that as a sign right now. I'm just gonna put it down. But I know it's not what you guys want to see.
The real thing is, are we ever gonna get these things open
That's the
by the
thing.
end of the night? You know?
Oh, I think I got it going.
I feel like an idiot here.
Okay, no, I got mine. Oh, they are resealable. Oh, there's like
No,
2
you
layers
can't.
of plastic on them.
Try and open that. Try and twist the. Oh, you got it?
I got it, yeah, of course.
You say, of course. Like I'm the idiot.
Of course I got it. Come on, man. You're better than that. Oh, that smells terrible. It smells like a...
Ooh. That was gonna make me throw up.
That was worse.
Yeah. See? I
No.
almost puked. Not a chance, Nick.
Nope, not
Sorry, buddy.
happening. Not happening.
That smells like straight fire.
Okay, how about Nick? Nick, you come down right now.
Yeah.
You do the first one, and then we'll do one after
a
you.
chance. It's not happening.
Sorry, guys, not tonight.
Speaking of which, hi Laura. I have to write these names down. We gotta pull a name here.
Well, you want to do it tonight still?
Well, this, yeah.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
has to happen tonight. I had a piece of paper set aside, right here. So you'll have to entertain for a minute. I'm gonna write down all these names.
Okay.
We have to do it tonight. Tomorrow's. We don't have really tomorrow because we're doing the get
Yeah,
together.
that's true. No, guys, if you would have smelled that, it smells like... You ever smell like a ladybug, like the bottom of a ladybug, or like crushed a ladybug and smelled it? Like, that's kind of what that smelled like.
I'm gonna set a timer. Anybody that wants to get in on this, you got 5 more minutes because I'm not gonna be able to keep writing names down.
Okay.
Timer starts now.
Timer starting now. Okay, guys, if you want to be entered in for this contest, all you gotta do is donate in the chat. Doesn't matter the amount.
And 5 more minutes because
In 5 more minutes.
we're also gonna be writing names down forever. Or throwing a hat.
You want me to marry you? I don't know you though. Never smelled a lady. Well, you should. No, there's been times where like a ladybug just landed on me and I was just like, oh, and then just like you could smell it. Yeah, Christina, there's a contest and you're entered in it because you donated. Nate Fizzle, I'll write you down. Is there any more? Share Bear, yeah, I know you've been around. You're donating last time. So we got Share Bear. Honestly, no problem. Thank you for joining us and watching.
Okay, I'm writing.
Johnny's writing the names down right now, so if anybody else wants to have the chance to win, you just gotta donate just whatever amount you want within the next, I don't know, 4 minutes or so. For the chance to win, what are we giving away? Like a hoodie?
I already have it.
You already have it? Okay. Okay, we got another one from Nick. Yeah. Nick here. What's your question? Sorry, we're trying to do a contest and I can't read every comment. This one?
Yeah.
Daisy.
Daisy. Okay.
Daisy X. Daisy X2. Donors from the premiere. No, we can't keep track of all that. We're just doing it just live premieres. Or not live premieres, but just live streams.
And from the last one.
And from the last one, yeah. Christina Steiner was another one. Thank you so much, Christina. Happy New Year to you, too. Hey, it's all good, Cindy. Thank you for your support, I should say. Ashley Morgan, okay. Yeah.
How many has he got?
He's got 2 tonight. Dion, sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name. Dion Median? Median? I'm sorry, bro. But thank you so much. I'll write you down on the board. All his markers die. For Dion.
It's a bottom one. Lisa Bunny.
Lisa Bunny. Cat 111. Hey, Happy New Year to you too. Thank you guys. There we go. Time's up. Time's up. No more donations. Okay, anybody who donated tonight or on the live stream. Okay, Ashley came in at the last second. I'll give you another one. I don't think he even got there yet, so.
Is that Nate Fizzle?
Nate Fizzle, yeah.
Share Bear?
Yeah, Share Bear. I think she donated last time too.
Ashley. What's the last name?
Morgan. As in Morgan Wallen. Hey Cindy, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a happy New Year as well.
What's the last one?
Dion Median. Dion Median.
Okay, now we're
Nick,
gonna
you're
do
too late, bro.
the names from last stream, and then we'll go.
Okay, now we're just adding the names from the last stream. And then we'll go, just as he said. So what are you guys doing for New Year's tomorrow? Hey, Laura's on it. Awesome. This is why we love our mods, man. You're cooking a turkey for New Year's? Awesome. Going to bed early? Fair enough. Not everybody makes a big deal out of New Year's. And I can see why. It's not really a holiday, but it's just a time to celebrate. And me, I don't need much of a reason to celebrate, so I tend to partake in the New Year's celebrations. Getting crunk, there we go. It's the kids. See some wine glasses, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. A 26-pound bird? Dude, sign me up. Where do I gotta go to have some of that? Casino, where are you going to, which casino are you going to? In Australia, you're doing New Year's now. Yeah, it makes sense. What time is it where you are? Wouldn't it already be like tomorrow evening in Australia? It's the future, man. Just relaxing, fair enough. That's pretty much what I like to do if I'm not like working or partying, so. Caught up. Yeah, 26 pounds is insane. But I'm all for it. Yeah, we have Illinois, we have a good buddy that lives in Chicago now. We moved there a couple of years ago. Oh, we're going to the Hard Rock. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Laura. I appreciate it. You're awesome, too. Amazing, I should say. Look at this guy just hard at work over here.
Names on names on names. Okay, now I gotta cut them all up and put them into a hat.
Yeah, we're getting there, guys.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, let's give him a minute. Can you check to see if my vape's up there? I don't know if you heard me. The prize is a mystery prize.
What's that? What's that?
What? I was just
Oh,
asking if you could see if my vape is up there.
Oh, didn't even look.
All good. Well, if you're doing nothing tomorrow, we're probably still posting tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're still posting tomorrow. Oh, somebody hates Johnny. You know who it is?
No.
It's Nick Watchhorn.
Oh. Fantastic.
He thinks it's fantastic, Nick. Laura, don't put Nick in timeout. He was only kidding.
Did she?
I don't think so. I'm just saying, don't do it. You guys ever the Dubeck house on Devil's Road? Where's that? Sounds interesting. I'd like to know where that is. Love you, Laura. One more video to close out. Before I remember before. Ugh. It's hard to say when you've had a few drinks. Before I remember before Christmas and 2022. Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna kind of miss it because like hanging out with you guys every day has been a lot of fun. Yeah, currently Johnny is cutting up all the names so we can pull a name from the hat tonight. So somebody win a prize. Johnny didn't get his presents back for his daughters, but he was able to file an insurance claim, and he's going to be getting all the money back for everything. So it's good. It was an unfortunate event, but you know it's all going to work out in the end. Give your best non-white accent, bro. I'm not trying to get canceled here. Slap at the bass, man. There you go. That's all you get. Supposed to be a Jamaican, but I probably just sound like an Irish guy or a leprechaun. Slap at the bass, man. Man.
Almost done here.
Nope, definitely not. Is Johnny's truck still wrapped up with duct tape? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we just did that yesterday. And Johnny only gets, what do you call it?
They're only doing the quote on
The
the
quote,
third.
yeah, like not even, yeah. They're only like giving him a quote on the 4th or the 3rd?
Third.
It's the 3rd, right. So yeah, that thing's going to be on there for a little while yet. Thank you so much, Ashley. You're handsome too. Just kidding. Or am I? I don't know.
You're a handsome.
You're handsome, Ashley. But thank you so much. Appreciate the compliment. Feel a little scruffy though right now. I don't like that. Got a lot of names over there, huh?
Didn't want to miss one.
Still just chopping it up over here. Can we tell this? No, I'm gonna fuck it up if I do that. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Are we ready?
I gotta go a quick pee,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do this.
Take a quick gander for my vape too while you're up there.
Okay.
Might have put it down by the oven when I was pouring a drink and eating pizza. So.
Mix them all up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then let's go to.
You don't think I'm scruffy? Because I always I trim my beard before it gets this length a lot of the time. And also I need a haircut. Like you can see my sideburns are growing out a little too much. I know that doesn't matter. It's just it's something that I notice, you know. Yeah, some people like the scrub. ZZ Top the beard, yeah. I'll just go like Frank Beard though, the guy with no beard from ZZ Top. Just the mustache. Love ZZ Top, grew up with him. Well, chat disappeared. What's going on? There we go. Well, Ashley likes it. Paul, what did you know? I'm confused. We are the rarest of them all, and we're going extinct. Holy fuck, that whiskey's getting to me. We're going extinct too. Did you hear about that? We're being kind of like weeded out of the gene pool right now, according to science. So if you want a ginger before we go extinct, like sign up. I'm right here. Let's go. You know, gingers have a high tolerance to alcohol. Well, I mean, I have some anecdotal evidence that might say otherwise, but oh, tonight, yeah. Okay, Ashley, how about you hit me up on Instagram? We'll figure it out. Apparently we have like super high pain tolerance though, because apparently they even teach this in school, that you have to give gingers more anesthesia when they go for surgery. That's something I only learned a couple of years ago. I've only had to go for surgery once just to like reconstruct my finger, but yeah. So they made me realize that, oh, they would probably had to give me more anesthesia because we're like more not immune to it, but like we just need more to go under. Yeah, Johnny's working. He took all the names down so we could do this name draw for you guys. No, don't worry, he'll be back. He'll be back. He's usually a lot like, yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Ginger sprouts. Just need more ginger roots growing in the ground. Oh, it's Jordan _Penner. I have no idea who you are. I'm just a little bit curious right now. An Asian ginger? Have you ever seen an Asian ginger? Because I've seen a picture of one before. Nick, you know that's going straight to the the pickled egg fund. You know that, right? Your $20 is gonna buy me like a couple of packs of pickled eggs. Did you find it? Oh, he found it. Oh, he found the other one.
You gave it to Michelle.
This is the one I gave to Michelle.
Yeah, where's the other one?
I thought I put it down like by the pizza box or something.
No,
unless it's here
down
somewhere.
here. Put it behind there?
No, I was hitting it like while I was sitting here in front of it.
Hitting that.
Just hitting that vape. That's fine. Unless I have this.
I'm back now. With
'Kay.
all the names.
All right. Are you
I don't
guys
wanna
ready?
eat
My hair okay?
Here's fine. Look at this fresh cut. You got this fresh cut done today. Phew.
Okay, ready? This is for all of it. We gotta do it like, oh, quick.
Okay, let me massage this thing for a second.
We're like,
Come on, come on.
look at all these.
How many names there are?
There's lots. Ready? Drum roll.
Are you picking it?
You.
I'll pick it. Ooh, man, I really don't want it to be Nick. I'm trying not to pick Nick's name, but I can't feel it. Imagine I just pick his name right now.
Oh man.
That'd be the worst thing. Okay, I got one. I got one. No, I don't. I don't got one. Let me pick another one. Okay, I think I got one now. What is it? Oh, Christina Steiner. Are you still in the chat?
Christina Steiner.
It was Christina, right? Steiner, which makes sense. We're from Steinbach. We call it Steiner.
There she is. Christina Steiner.
Christina Steiner, you won. How about that? Look at
You
this.
are the winner.
It's backwards for you. Okay, Christina. First of all, do you have Instagram? Do you follow us on Instagram? If not, that's cool. We'll figure it out another way. But if you follow us on Instagram, send us a message and we'll hit you up with your prize.
The winner, the winner.
Everyone, big hand for what's her name? What's her name here? What's her name? Christina. There we go. Big hand for Christina. Everybody, little clap emojis. How about that? Rigged. Nick, just be happy for the winner, all right? Yeah, Christina, if you could just like hit us up on Instagram, and we'll get your prize over for you. Thank you to everybody who donated, everyone who participated. Man, this entire month has been really awesome. Even though we wanted to do more lives, we've only done 2 so far, or 2 nights, I should say. But yeah, it's honestly awesome to see how much you guys still support us, even though we've taken long periods of time off. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Nick's butt hurt.
Nick is? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I imagine.
Nick says it's rigged.
If it was rigged, he would have won. Because we know him.
Yeah, exactly. Nick,
It's not rigged.
just be happy for the winner.
How do you rig when you have all these names?
Yeah.
And you just pick one?
You know, it's a good thing. You know, when I was like,
Can you
remember
imagine
when I
how-
was picking, I was like, I got a name. No, I don't got it. I bet that was Nick's name that I just threw away.
What did Christina win? She won $100 and a hoodie.
Yeah.
Like we said, it was going to be over $100, so it's $100 and a hoodie.
How about that? Nick, go
So
to
yeah.
bed.
Get in touch with us, and we'll get your information where we have to send the money, and then yeah, you can pick a hoodie and let us know what you want. Live tomorrow? Probably not.
Well, no,
We
live.
have-
We'll
we
do
have,
a premiere
We
tomorrow.
have we have people coming over for. You'll be here.
I'll be here.
For New Year's Eve. Unless we live stream it, I don't know. It's so hard because we're okay with it, but sometimes the people that are around us, they don't want to be on live, so
Yeah.
we can't force them to be. We could go live for the countdown.
Yeah, that'd be a short.
Steiner recliner. There's Nick.
Stairs with a gin? No. I don't think so.
Well, it depends because gin, I think just means ghost in another
Yeah,
language.
it's like that's a tough one. Really, because it's so weird how like different cultures have like different names. Like in the Middle East, they call it a jinn, but they also seem to have different properties because it's really different than what we
Yeah.
call. It's such a hard thing to try to differentiate. Fish PhD. Love you too, bro. I didn't know you could get a PhD in fish.
I have one.
You have a PhD?
In fish, yeah.
Yeah.
You knew
How'd
that.
you get that? Did
You
get,
knew that.
Did you get certified?
Yeah, you knew that.
No, I didn't.
He learns new things about me.
I
day.
did. Yeah.
It's
Known him
like,
for 16 years.
Yesterday I said, what was that? Pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin
My
pie.
oh my oh, pumpkin pie.
My oh my.
Me oh my oh, pumpkin pie. He never heard that before.
I never did.
And I have
Is that a
PhD
common
in
saying?
fish.
He said, yeah, that's what I learned yesterday and today. He says, "Me oh my pumpkin pie," and he has a PhD in fish.
Well, you should know this.
Yeah. How do you go? Do you go to the U of M for that or?
UW.
Oh, U of W. They're the only one that offers that course. Okay.
I'm dead serious. When you asked to go fishing last year, you should have known that.
Oh yeah, he went crazy when we went fishing. Nick was there too.
Oh my god. We have footage of this.
Yeah.
If you want to see that footage, that'll be on the website. You see my bare naked ass and probably balls. Not good. Can't post that either.
Yeah. If you want to see like real uncut paranormal footage,
You
want
wanna
to
know
ass and
the
balls,
funniest
it's
part of
gonna be
that?
on there.
So, here's the story. I wanted to go swimming in the river, and we were sitting around the campfire when this happened.
It's Jordan_Penner.
You wanted the best part
Yeah.
of it? You haven't seen it. I was like, I gotta get ready. I gotta get changed to go swimming. I changed out of a pair of swimming trunks into
Yeah.
a different pair of swimming trunks to go swimming because I forgot I was wearing swimming trunks.
Really?
So
Why didn't you
on
just go in the swimming trunks?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I was drunk. So we were filming, and you see me get naked. I pull my swimming trunks down, like past my trunks, and then I put on a different pair of swimming trunks. I'm like, I'm ready to go. I thought I was switching out of like a different pair of clothes. Turns out, I got naked. Okay.
Cut to.
Out of a pair of swimming trunks
Yeah.
into a new pair of swimming trunks. Could have just went in the first ones.
Yeah, but all you had to say was, I just wanted a new pair of swimming trunks. I wanted a clean pair.
I didn't. I just wanted to go swimming. I didn't even realize I was wearing swimming trunks.
But I get it though. It's like if you've been wearing that pair all day, they just kind of feel like
It feels like
it
shorts.
just feels like your shorts, and you're like, I gotta change into something else to go swimming.
It's amazing you're justifying this because I would have.
No,
thought
I
you were laugh at me.
actually agree, 100%. I get it totally.
What?
When does that ever happen?
I would have thought you'd been like, why?
You know, luckily for me, I only have one pair of swimming trunks that I own, so they are my shorts and my swimming trunks. So I would have just jumped in the water.
But you have a bunch of new shirts.
I do have a bunch of new
Now.
shirts. Yeah, from today. Oh, it's a crazy experience, Ollie.
Just a diva and wanted to wear. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
100%.
It's like
yeah.
the Grammys, you know? Somebody had to do a wardrobe change.
Yeah, Johnny's like, that's actually a thing, because like Johnny, like before we do live streams, like not today,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like he'll like put cologne on and stuff like that, like you guys can
You can
smell it.
me. I put
But
deodorant
it's
on
like-
before this one.
Yeah, you put like a fresh stick of deodorant on. But I do get it. It's like if it makes you feel like more like confident, like even though you can't smell it, if you feel better in front of the camera that way, then whatever.
I don't even think it's that. I honestly
That's
think
the-
they might
that's-
be able to smell me.
You actually think that?
Wow. When you have a PhD in fish, you would understand. But
Yeah, the fish are smelly.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You'd have to get it to get it.
I might not get it, but I understand it.
Maybe. Maybe you do.
Okay. Shit.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck that name up.
Fish PhD says it smells good, so you might be onto
See,
something.
that's what I'm saying.
So if you have a PhD in fish, they can also the other people can smell you.
Fish PhD,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Right from the word of the tiger. What is it? Dragon?
Hear the dog?
I don't know. What's that? Right from the.
Right from the horse's mouth.
That's.
Is that the one?
Right from the fish's mouth.
It's right from the lion's mouth.
This is right when the live stream starts too. Dick calling.
Yeah, this is the
What are you
best
drinking,
part.
Johnny? Why?
This is the best part to be in the live
Why
stream.
always ask what I'm drinking?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm clearly drinking too. Nobody's curious about that.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care, but
I'm drinking.
I'm also curious.
I'm drinking straight PhD, baby.
So what's the pH levels then if you're such a genius in the
Oh,
drink?
it's high.
Well, you don't
That's
want,
what you say when you don't know. Oh,
no, but you don't
it's up
want
there.
it. You don't want it to be too high
What's in the
because
middle?
then it's like alkaline and that's gonna
Well,
kill all the
it's in
microbes
the
in your
middle.
piss.
It's somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
It's right where you want it to be.
So like 7.
Right where you want it to be.
7.
Right where
It's
you want it to
7.
be. It's a good solid 7.
Yeah.
See? Said
See,
7.
yeah,
Okay.
we know what we're talking about, man. We should have. I should also have a PhD.
You should have a podcast on fish.
Yeah. We should start a podcast called the
On
Paranormal
fish?
Podcast.
Pair of fishy. Got a peace out. Thanks for your time. Have a
Okay,
good
Derek.
one.
Good to see you as always, bro. Take it easy.
You're now. There's
What?
so far too many people in here.
7. I mean, I just said 7. Did you know that like you could, it's like a magic trick almost if you like ask a number, like if I'm like, hey, pick a number between 1 and 10, chances are you're gonna choose 7. I'm not gonna do it because like I'm trying to make a point.
Is that real?
That's a real thing. Like most of the time, people are gonna say 7 if you ask them to pick a number
Because
between
it's
1 and 10.
because it's like kind of in the middle.
It's kind of in the middle, but it's not too fucking close to the middle. It's already kind of a little bit outside the middle.
I would say 4.
You know, when people ask me the question, I always just say 1.
You just like bottom.
Yeah, it's just like because people always try to pick a number somewhere in the
when
middle.
somebody
you
does like
know?
a magic trick and it's like choose a number or choose a card and you like if you pick like the top card or the bottom card, you're an asshole because you
Yeah.
know that they're using those cards.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I would do that. Like pick any cards. Like how about the one right under your thumb? How about that?
Yeah. How about the one you're
You
trying
know,
to trick me?
because
with?
that's the thing is like I'm always trying to outsmart people that way too, even though I can't really do that. But I try.
Yeah.
My favorite fish is pickerel. That's a good
Ooh.
fish.
Best.
It's a good fish to eat.
What's so bright? The black hoodie with the large red logo is fire. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Tipsy much? Oh yeah, it's only going downhill from here. That's what happens on a Paranormies live stream.
Remember last time we were trying to sing? Well, who was it?
Well, first we were rapping,
Oh yeah,
and then Johnny sang Celine Dion.
that's right. I
Heart
think
will
I
go
did
on.
pretty well.
Yeah, it's still online if you want to check it out. You might have to dig
One
a
more
little
time.
bit.
What's your Instagram? It's Paranormies Official.
Yeah, she's trying to find my Instagram,
Oh,
but you can hit me. I've said it twice, so if you go Paranormies Official.
Paula Cooper, dudes.
Dude,
Morning from the
Paula,
UK. Yeah, because UK time is going to be coming in
coming in hot.
hot. What do you?
I actually, when I was working with Paul, we did the flooring. Flooring. Yeah, we did flooring in this like old English couple's house that was living in Winnipeg, and they were listening to English radio. So we got there at like 8 in the morning. They were listening to afternoon radio in the UK.
What are you keeping track behind you on the whiteboard? We are doing names. We already drew it.
Yeah, the contest is over. Once again, congratulations to Christina Steiner for winning the grand prize. The bonus prize, the bonus mystery prize.
Did we go there in magic? Let me talk, Sharon. You talk.
You talk, we'll listen.
You got the floor.
Yeah, it's all yours.
All right, later, Titus.
Titus, have a good one, bro. Always good to see ya.
Ooh, that's hard to keep up.
Keep in mind, guys, that like my phone is on the thing right now. It's tilted sideways, so
It goes really fast.
we get like 3 comments at a time, and if a bunch of you comment, it's just like boom, boom. So don't get offended if we don't see your comment.
I'm having a hard time with Paula here.
I'm gonna make a drink.
Paula, what are you? I'm just curious. What are you referring to here? Like in regards to a magic, like card trick? Yeah, Paula, there's a lag. I think you're behind here. We do, yeah. Daniela, we do still have the planchette hoodie. I have one in my truck, actually. That one's at paranormalsmerch.com. Pour me a drink too at 7:30 in the morning. Here it's, what time is it here? Like 2 in the morning? 1:30 in the morning? Can't believe we did all 5 like episodes of Killer's Journal. We've been wanting to do that for so long, just so you could see like exactly how it happened. Because so many people watched parts 3, 4, and 5 without ever seeing parts 1 and 2. You guys have any plans for New Year's tomorrow? Merch will be in. You can choose like, if you're on the website, you can choose like the merch in your funds from where you are. So if you're in America or Canada or wherever, you can just like choose and you can see how much it costs from where you are. We do eventually want to start holding our own merch so we can bring the prices down and then we'll be able to ship it to you directly. That is a goal of ours, but right now we still do drop shipping, so we're still kind of at the mercy of the company that's printing it all. Texas. Texas is badass. Some of the merch is a bit expensive, but it's also expensive to us to be able to put it out. Like we don't. When we first started doing merch, the merch was shit. We ordered some of it. The first time we washed it, all of the print went away. So we're like, we're not ever selling this again. We shut down that merch company. We opened a new one. I've washed my sweaters at least 20, 30 times. The print has never left. I'll dry it. I'll put it in the dryer and it will not shrink sizes. So whatever size you buy, that's the size you get. And it won't shrink. So we decided to make the prices higher because the quality is so good. Nobody can compare to it. I won't even name channels, but there's channels that were still using shitty merch.
The same company that we used
at
to use.
At 1 million, 2 million subscribers. Like, it was unbelievable. We switched immediately. We're like, I wouldn't wear this shit. And I want to wear our merch.
And I actually ordered a t-shirt from that original merch site. And the same thing happened. Just like, it was the Lorraine shirt. And
it's
like,
gone.
It's totally gone.
Just
like,
a blank.
Johnny, I actually wore that shirt to work like a little while ago, and Johnny was like, "What the hell shirt is that?" I'm like, "It's that Lorraine shirt." He was like, blown away. It's like, all the print is gone. You could just see this little like outline.
And that's why we're giving away so much merch lately. We've been giving away merch to like ambassadors, all
Give that back
sorts.
to Michelle. 'Cause I found my vape. Oh, yeah. I found my vape.
Where was it?
Right at the top of the charger.
Oh. Right here?
Right here.
So that's why we've been giving away so much merch, just to get it in the hands of people, because as soon as they have it, every single person has been like, this is my favorite hoodie I've ever had.
Yeah.
Because it's champion brand.
Yeah.
It's pricey, but it's 100% worth it.
Yeah, for good merch. And it's like, our margins are not that great on the merch either. And like, a lot of the time, like, because that merch money, like, I have to pay for it. It comes right out of my bank account. And if you like, somebody puts in like $150 order, that's $150 that like comes out of my account, and I might just see like just a small margin on that in return. So,
Christina Steiner asked, did December pull in a good amount of revenue, and can we see new content soon? Yes, December did what we wanted it to do. And it wasn't a lot of people. We've got a lot of shit about this. They're like, oh, you're begging for money. We've never asked for money in December. In fact, we offered
We were giving away money, yeah.
offering $1,000. All we asked is watch
hang out with us
the
every day,
videos
yeah.
again. If you don't want to watch the videos,
Fine. Yeah.
go do something else. Go get a back massage or something like that, or a foot massage, whatever you want to do. But if you want to be a part of it, watch the videos. You have a chance to win $1,000. So we never asked for money, but it did work out. We are, like we said, we're gonna be pushing for Paranormies more in 2023, and we do have money now saved to make that happen. So yes, it worked. Can you guys talk about your website again? Yeah. Do you want to run through it one more time? I'm just gonna have a quick smoke.
Yeah, sure, I can run.
We'll talk about the website one more time.
Yeah.
For those people that are maybe didn't hear it before, but it's gonna be probably the biggest thing we're working on in 2023.
Yeah.
And it's being built right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically the website's going to be like the home for everything Paranormies. It's going to have like all the usual stuff. It's going to have like, links to the YouTube channel and everything. But the main difference is going to be, it's going to be the home of all of our totally uncensored content that we couldn't show on YouTube. Whether that be, like stuff where, like the stories are just too crazy, like where they involve like RAP, and children, and those things go together, like, because there is stuff that happens, right? We want to tell those stories, but it's like, how far can we push this kind of stuff on YouTube? So we're gonna post it there, and it's like it's gonna be uncensored. Like, there's been episodes where we've had to like censor blood and stuff like that. It's gonna be uncensored, and I feel like a lot of you guys would follow us over there just to see the full thing. And just in a nutshell, I think that's really all there is to say about it right now. Like I said, or like we said, it's still being worked on right now. So, yeah.
Well, not only that too, but there's been times where we're investigating and we'll get sick, right? So one of us will either puke, or remember that time where I had to like shit behind my truck and do all that? Like, it's awful to say, but you just get to the point where your stomach starts hurting so bad that you like almost lose control of. You come out of a place and you just like you have nothing else to do. Like, you just lose control of your body starts changing.
Yeah.
It sounds ridiculous.
We're
It sounds ridiculous, like you shit your pants or something like that. You're not shitting your pants, but you have no control over sometimes what your body's doing in these places, whether it's puking, big head rushes. We can't show that. Even the video where you were like having your freak out during that the medium session, I was scared to post that, because even that might be crossing the line of what is okay with YouTube. YouTube has so many guidelines that we don't know if we're crossing them until we cross them. So we want to be able to post those moments completely uncensored. Yeah, we never asked for money this month at all. We were giving away money. And
we were
not only that,
we were just like, hey, we were just really offering an explanation as to why we're posting all of our old videos this month.
And
that was it. And how it could benefit us.
One guy made me pissed off in a comment. He's like, "You're begging for money, blah blah, all the time." It's like, we never share this, but in this comment I did. I'm like, there was also some individuals that are viewers of the channel. You probably know them. We're not going to talk about them, but they were struggling this month, and we helped them out financially. They came to us and asked for money because they couldn't afford certain things in their lives, to get them through the month. So we helped them out, because that's what we were doing this month, and it was giving back. We gave $1,000 away. We gave money to people that were needing it, and that's what we wanted to do. We never asked for anything.
That's the thing.
We just asked for you to watch the videos again.
I kind of get it, because like we did the Patreon thing where we were asking for support last year, but it wasn't really the same at all this year.
No,
that was all like, if you want us to see, like, if you like love our shit, like please like support because like we're running ourselves into the ground here.
Yeah.
And then eventually we did run ourselves into the ground, like despite the Patreon support, unfortunately. So that's why we went back to work, and that's why we didn't post much this year. But then we got ourselves into a good financial position just from working together, doing flooring, and it's like okay, like can we make that push back to doing paranormies? We need to see like theoretically if we posted every day, how much money could we potentially make?
And we also
just
we were
to
open
show
that
us.
December's a great ad revenue month
Yeah.
for YouTubers. We were open about that. Like this month is really good. So if we post every day this month, we could get the funds to make a lot more videos in the early 2023. And we are open about that. We never asked for anything. We just said if you want to watch the videos, watch them. If not, don't. But it was about like if you just watch a video, that's all you need to do. You don't need to give us anything, and that's all it was. So it's like we didn't ask for anything. We got ridiculed for it. It's like, guys, just go watch something else then if you want to. Like shows do this all the time. Like if somebody was like, well, why don't I just go watch Friends if I want to watch reruns?
Yeah.
Then go watch Friends.
Yeah.
Go
So
watch
like
Friends.
kind of like what's the point of that? Because like exactly to your point, Friends is reruns all the time.
Do you see people being
Why
like,
can't we do that?
Do you see people looking at the TV? Fuck this channel. Like Friends is playing again? No, they just watch something else. So just go watch something else. But the worst part is, I try and keep my notifications turned on always, so I see the worst comments, because I want to see the really cool comments that all the nice people are posting.
Yeah.
But in order to see those comments, I still have to have the notifications turned on to see all the shitty bad ones from people that are just like wannabe assholes.
Yeah.
And those ones just get annoying.
Yeah. The thing is, I gotta be honest, I hardly check comments because I just like, it's almost like I hate seeing those comments more than I like reading like the nice comments,
And there's so many good comments.
And there's so many.
So many, but it's like
because
there's
eventually
so many,
I do, and I realize like okay, there's the positivity far outweighs the negativity, but then people can be such assholes at the same time too, where it's like
there's
I don't want that in my life.
dinks out there.
Well, yeah, and we thought like it would be cool too, like even though we're posting reruns, it's like it's not really I mean it is a rerun, but it's also like we're not just posting the video, we're also chatting with you the entire time. So it's like there's something.
It's community.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like I've personally learned so much more about a lot of you over this last month because so many people just shared so many stories in the chat, and just like seeing how many people in the chat in the premieres like get to know each other, and I think that just like totally like made that community stronger and just totally galvanized it,
And thanks Dylan for finding, what was that?
Finding the channel.
Yeah, just found the channel this month.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, bro. Yeah, you're always welcome here.
But yeah, like you were saying, there's so many people that like, there's that community conversation that we're not even a part of sometimes. Like you guys know each other. And
that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, I'm so happy about
There were times during this month, during the premieres, you guys were just like talking to each other, and I just kind of sat back and read.
Just watched.
I just kind of watched all you guys become friends, and was like, man, like this is something we never even thought of, like how it would bring the community closer together. We were thinking about our analytics and stuff like that.
People supporting each other, like, hey, if you need somebody to talk to me. And it's like helping each other, and that's like everything.
Yeah.
That's the importance of us wanting to do premieres and lives, like being a part of it, because we get to watch you guys, finding each other. And I mean, that's huge to me.
Yeah. It's just like, Paranormal's army was an army before, but now that army's gotten even stronger. And that's the thing, it's like it's been a great month for us, but it's also been a great month for you guys.
And we're not running ourselves into the ground, you guys. We're doing 2 jobs right now, but we're also still balancing it ourselves. Like you have to understand, we are still balancing it. It's just it's a juggling act right now.
Thing is, like,
because we're at that spot where it's like every big everybody that's kind of like pushed on and made it bigger, they always all go through this moment where it's like like you're transitioning from work to this to work to this,
Yeah.
and we'll eventually push through that. But right now we're just we're struggling, and we're pushing through that. But that's also on us because our dream for this is kind of outweighing the reality of just we're not just gonna like let this thing pass us by. We're gonna keep pushing and keep pushing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like right now where we're at.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, I had another point to make. I'm trying to think of it though.
So
Yeah,
we're
no,
just talking about?
I can't. It just slipped my mind. Lost my train of thought.
It's
all
work?
good. Work. Yeah, work. Something.
New Year.
I don't know. I'll think of it later. Maybe it's fine. Just move on. Paranormal's Army full force. Who even came up with Paranormal's Army?
I thought we made a post about it.
I think it just came out like during a premiere or something. Somebody said it.
Yeah, that could be
That's
too.
what I thought. It was like, you know what's funny? Okay, I don't know if how many of you guys know the story, but originally we weren't going to be called Paranormies. Johnny, we were going to be called the Paranormal Investigators, like pair of normal investigators. I lost you for a second there. But then I came down one night. It was before we even put out a video, and Johnny was like, "Hey, like if we get really big one day, we can call our fans the Paranormies." And for me, like that moment was just like, like that. I was like, dude, no, that's our name. That cannot be just the fans' name. Like Paranormies is the perfect name for this channel. We have to call it Paranormies. So we called it. We ended up calling it Paranormies, but it also kind of left us the thing where it's like, if we do have this like group of fans, like what could they be called? And I believe it was just during a premiere sometime. I think we were just calling it hey, Paranormies Family, that kind of thing. But then somebody said Paranormies Army, then a bunch of other people were like, Paranormies Army, Paranormies Army, Paranormies Army. So then we just kind of stuck with that from then on. That's Johnny's phone. Para Armies. Hey, thanks, Jordan. You guys ever find it weird, like, saying your own name to somebody else? I've always, it's always felt weird. Bodhi Star, hey, good night. Good to see ya. Thank you for joining. Paranarmies? I don't know. I guess we couldn't have all thought of Ghost Gang, right? Ghost Gang's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Bodhi. Have a good night.
You do the paranormal story?
Yeah, I was just telling them because we were going to be called paranormal investigators. at
Paranormal
first.
investigators, yeah.
Yeah, we're just the paranormal investigators. And Johnny was like, "Hey, Jordan, how about like if we get enough fans one day, we can call the fans the Paranormies?" I was like, "What? Yeah.
Oh, that's a
You
name.
like you thought of that and didn't think that could be the name instead?"
Sometimes it sounded corny.
No, I was like, for me, it was just like that is the perfect
Right,
name.
Bodhi.
Bodhi's out. Which is funny because weren't you on somebody else's live stream?
Paranormal 54.
Yeah.
If you're in here, go subscribe to them. Just blast them with subscriptions, and just give a comment on their last video and say Paranormal sent me. See if we can get them like way boosted up. So like, if you're in here right now, go Paranormal 54. Go subscribe right now, and just like on their last video, be like Paranormal sent me, and just like blast them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching the viewers right now go down. All of you go. Just went down.
Yeah.
All go.
Paranormal 54. Just search them up for a
Paranormal
second.
54. Go blast them. And yeah, they hated us because they loved the name so much. Look at that. It just went down again.
Yeah. There we go. People are going.
On
Good.
that thing to hit 0. I refilled a mason jar. Boom, done.
Done,
Perfect.
done.
Oh, they're coming back now.
Are they?
Yep. Thanks everybody for going and doing that for us.
I'm gonna go check right now. Because I know what they were at before.
Yo, you know, because there was like 10 people left. Paranormal 54. Sorry guys, we're going live right now. I don't even know if I can text off my phone right now. No, sorry guys, I can't text right now. I can only talk. Yeah, I'm not drinking out of a mason jar right now, but like drinking out of a mason jar is one of my favorite things in the world. And it's funny, like we had our buddy, you guys know Chad. We had him down for poker last year, actually, and we offered him a mason jar to drink out of, and he was like, he refused it, and he was like, what kind of like pioneer shit is that? He's like, give me a small whiskey glass, because he just thought it was so ghetto drinking out of a mason jar, and we were like, dude, like what? It's like a perfect size drinking glass. Like, why would you want to drink out of a small whiskey glass? It's just like you just drink it in like 2 minutes and you gotta refill it. What time I watch your videos of being sober? Fair enough. By the way, what do you guys think of Chad? Should we have him on for another episode? I'm sure he'd do it if we asked. Yeah, Randonautica real. I mean, depending, like, what do you mean by that question? Like, it's a real thing, yeah. We've had some, like, crazy experiences with it so far. Yeah, we would have a fan along. We've talked about that a lot. Shoot. There we go. One place I wouldn't go. Oh, what's that place? I feel like this should be an easy answer. I really don't want to go to Last Stop again, like that train station. Out in Piney? Absolutely not. It's just so gross in there. Huh?
You wouldn't want to go there again?
No.
Just because it's so like.
It's so gross.
Sketchy?
And sketchy. Like it could fall down at any time. There's like dead animals everywhere. It's like it's so just awful.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
And also, like last time we went, there was still snow on the ground. We had to like hike through the snow to get there. By the time I got in there, like my socks were just soaked.
Yeah, it was not great.
And the first time we went there was in the summer. I was.
Oh, it's so yeah.
It smelled so
bugs,
bad.
so
I was
gross.
like pulling ticks off of me when I got home. Like, no, I hate that
Trying
place.
to die out there.
Yeah.
What's up? How about spending these with?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we thought about that, but I don't know if that's really our style.
Starting videos with.
You know how Twin Paranormal's like, alright, Ghost Gang, you know?
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's really us. I mean, it's for them for sure. Like also we don't want to copy them or whatever. I just feel like we have our style.
Yeah.
We just kind of go into the videos. Well, we're not gonna keep you from the gym. Go ahead, man. Like,
Get after it.
get after it. Get those gains.
What up, Playboy?
If you go anywhere and investigate, where would you go?
Conjuring House.
I say that now, but probably whoever, if somebody had like the, some crazy story that was nobody's ever heard of, that's probably where I'd go.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
If somebody had a story that just they were so torn, and they just needed us to come there, that's what I'd want to go to. Because we want to go to places that aren't overdone.
Yeah, definitely.
We wanna
I
give you
agree.
stories that
But at
are-
the same time, it's like, don't you just want to go to that place though?
I do want to go to the Conjuring.
That's the thing. It's like, I would be more stoked to tell a story, like an unknown story, but just to go to a certain place would be like a famous place, like the Conjuring House.
Yeah, famous.
Or
places.
the Amityville House.
Yeah, for famous places.
Yeah, definitely.
Good night, Hannah.
Hi Hannah, good to see you as always. Take care.
But yeah, going to places that like nobody's ever heard of. Those would be the fun ones because you're open to exploring something for the first time that you're not expecting anything.
Well, yeah, it's almost like the Killer's Journal too. It's like
Yeah.
we kind of broke that one open ourselves.
Exactly. You get
You know,
to
it's like,
you get
it's
to
not like
experience it first.
Yeah, it's not like you're kind of following in Ed Lorraine's footsteps or something.
And you're like with.
But at the same time, that's why I wanna go to those
expecting
places,
You're
but it's like-
expecting to find something. You're hoping you hear these words and all these things. When you're finding a spot for the first time, like for you, that's new. You're trying to uncover and piece something together. I feel like that's what we've always done is like piece
Yeah.
things together. It's a puzzle, and I love the detective work in it.
Yeah, totally. But that's also another thing too. It's like we do that all the time, But it's like just to go to such a renowned place, like we've never really done that. Like the closest thing would be the Fort Garry,
Yeah.
Like we haven't been to like the Amityville House, the Conjuring House, just to like be in that place. I think
Yeah.
that would kind of be a dream come
Pretty
true.
cool. Pearl Harbor would be awesome. Yeah. Pearl Harbor would be awesome.
Well, yeah, I'd like to go to Hawaii in any capacity. So, but also just the history there.
Whoa, now it's going quick again.
Yeah, sorry guys, comments are going quick. We can't get everybody here.
I can't even read one.
Yeah, hey guys. Okay, thank you so much. Maybe we'll go back a bit.
Yeah, go back right.
We're in Canada. We'll still be doing stuff around here, but Alberta is the place we're looking at.
Alberta, we're looking at Alberta, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Y'all are lagging in the south.
Like live stream lagging or not showing up in the south? For lagging by not showing up in the south, we're not showing up anywhere else.
Yeah, no, we've only been around our corner of Manitoba.
Which is sad because
Or like,
there's so many other spots.
yeah.
Johnny, stop saying OMG. Pick a new word. You guys are. Oh my god, why would you say that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, Saskatchewan's got to have a lot of stuff that we've never even thought of, too. Because there's been a lot of places around Manitoba that we never even thought of, never even heard of before we started this channel, so I'm sure even Saskatchewan's got a lot.
Well, I know. Yeah, we've been like requested like a few spots in Saskatchewan that I'm interested in, but again, it's like to get out there and do them. We don't even know if we were allowed access to these spots, so we'd have to be able to like find out if we can go there. And then like somebody made a comment one time, they're like, you just show up to where there's like bigger channels and just let them know you're there and then like collab.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
so
not
we
how
just
that
like
works.
so let's say Paranormal Files. I don't know where he's from, but let's say Colin's from Texas somewhere. So we just show up to Dallas and be like, we're here now.
Yeah.
Let's film. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it has
You
to be,
guys
yeah.
have just as much likelihood of getting in touch with these investigators as we do.
Yeah.
We don't have any, special ability to contact Colin from Paranormal Files and be like, let's film. We don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
the only people we're in contact with are like Nukes or Spooks, Casper site, because they want to use our content.
Yeah, exactly. Our
They,
content helps
they come
them.
to us.
Yeah.
But other investigators, they don't come to us. Like, we don't have any special connections with them because they're doing their own thing. Just like we're doing our own thing.
Well, even like Twin Paranormal, we have contacted them before. We have talked a little bit, but like they don't respond to us anymore either. So.
And that's kind of why you guys love talking to us. Like, so many of you guys are like, oh, you're so easy to get into contact with. We do make ourselves available.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't. But like people, like Slapped Ham, all those guys, that's an open line of communication with them because they want to use our videos because that's how they make theirs. So they are a very open communication line. But any other investigators, it's very, very, very hard to get into contact with them because they're off filming and doing their own things. Everybody's trying to, collab with everybody. So it's harder for the small guys because they don't want to film with guys that are less subscribers, even though might be new viewers. You don't see it that way. You guys are better than Twin. To some people.
Some people.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm a fan of Twin.
Yeah.
I like
clearly,
Twin Paranormal.
Clearly, they're doing something right because
they're amazing.
They're blowing up.
They're very, very good at
That's
what
the thing
they do.
too. It's like from their perspective, like collabing with us, they're thinking,
not worth it.
It's like we have 106,000 subscribers, but
They're
they're
almost like 400.
Yeah, and they're probably like, well, all their subscribers are probably subscribers to us as well. So it's
Exactly.
like, how would this benefit us?
That's how you see it when
It would only
with,
benefit paranormies.
So when you're collabing with somebody that has less subscribers, you view it as all their subscribers like us as well. What's the benefit? Which isn't always true. Casper actually told me that. He said collab with everybody has less subscribers than you do, because guaranteed they don't know you. And that's why we always love supporting channels that don't have as many subscribers or want to get started. Like, if you want to start your own channel, feel free to self-promote on our videos, our live streams, anything. Because just because they have less subscribers doesn't mean that everybody knows you. And I would never want to be egotistical enough to think that everybody knows us. Oh, you have 500 subscribers? Maybe 499 of them don't even know who we are. And I'm okay with, going and filming with them.
Absolutely.
And Casper is the one that, kind of like gave me that understanding. And it's a very humbling thing to understand and get behind, especially in the YouTube community. YouTube community is so harsh. What's your favorite alcoholic drink? Is that what it was?
Somebody asked that, yeah. I mean, I'm usually between beer and whiskey.
Beer and whiskey, yeah.
And my favorite beer changes all
Budweiser.
the time. Budweiser's, it's the go-to. Especially when we're having drinks together. We're usually drinking Budweiser.
You guys go back and read through these. We are reading through them right now.
Once again, we can't get to everybody.
Yeah, it's hard to respond to everyone.
Especially because of Casper's site. I'm glad to hear that because he's always given us great reviews and great
he's always
reactions.
nice.
Yeah. It was I remember one of my favorite things that he ever did though. It's one of my favorite things that ever happened besides Nukes featuring us and Sir Spooks, is when Casper Side did the Horrible Night to Have a Curse episodes, and I was talking about my grandpa who just died, and then he reassured me, and he was just like, man, just the way you're talking about him, he is proud of you and stuff like that.
Yeah. That was badass.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I think I couldn't even hold it together when I watched that, and I messaged him right away and I said, thank you so much, man. It means a lot.
Yeah, that was awesome. Because he's a caring guy.
Yeah.
You see, Casper, is such a caring guy. He's as real when you're watching him as he is with us. Like I've had phone conversations with Casper Site, and he is as real as you watch him as he is with us on the phone. He's not like, it's not like he turns it on and turns it off. Like some people turn it on.
Yeah, he's a real,
they're
real
like,
dude.
oh, cameras are rolling, I turn it on. He's as real as you see him. He's just a caring, gentle, nice guy, and I love him. He's very, very nice.
Yeah, we haven't really spoken to him in a while though.
Oh wow, no,
Yeah.
he's been crushing it.
Yeah.
It's like let him do his thing. He's been
Yeah.
killing it.
It was funny, like it's funny seeing stuff like you guys will blow up, and it's like a year ago, or even like when we started. Say
But it has,
It was
has
like-
blown up. You know,
it has because that's
you
what
just
I was
don't
gonna
see
say.
it because
That's
you're
what-
in it.
Yeah, like what I was gonna say, it's like when we first started, it's like if only we could get to 100,000, and here we are, and it still feels like we're not there yet.
Well, every single thing we do is always a step in the right direction, and we're just pushing. And it's not, no, we never expected it to come fast and easy and quick.
Yeah.
But we're just putting everything we got into it, put it back in. Like every time we get donations and all this, we put it aside. Like for all the Patreon members. And,
Yeah, that's a
and
good thing to
everything,
touch on.
Patreon members and all donations and stuff, we have a savings account for that.
Yeah.
For things that are going to help the channel.
Yeah.
We have
It's not going to we buy our alcohol with our own money.
their own money.
Yeah,
We don't- we
that
don't-
doesn't come from Patreon.
Yeah.
That doesn't come for any of that.
So when like Mr. C and stuff, when he's like, oh, get beer money and all that, we do put all that money aside. It goes into savings. We're not just sitting here buying beer and booze with that money. We do that on our own.
Yeah.
But we do put it all into savings, and we invest it into something that can benefit the channel in some regard that'll push us forward. So everything's always to progress and push forward. And that's where it's just like, we do swear a lot in videos, this and that. We've tried to take it out, but we do get, kind of pushed to the sidelines sometimes with just how open and real we are, I think. And swearing and just talking about the things we do, we do get pushed a little bit.
Does Farmer give you a product?
No, okay.
Not anymore.
We have never had a single sponsorship that has ever given us a single dollar. It's always been product. Like
Yeah.
Farmery was beer, Don's Photo is camera gear, Spear Tech is
Yeah, just ghost hunting gear.
ghost hunting gear. We've
Yeah.
never made a dollar off a sponsorship ever.
Yeah, so it's always just been product.
And I mean, Nukes from Nuke Stock 5, he's been like, wow, like you guys should be making money, and it's like we've never really, dived into that like some channels have. Like some channels make all their money on sponsors. We've never made a dollar, so.
We've had other opportunities with NordVPN and stuff like that.
But it's
But
hard
it's
to
like-
tell if they're scams or not.
Yeah, I think that one was legit. But it's like then you're gonna have that NordVPN ad at the beginning of every video. And it's gonna be like, hey, use coupon code paranormies.
Well,
And
not
it
only
was
that,
just
we
like
didn't
that's
even know
something we
if it was
never really
real.
we didn't know if it was real, and also it just seemed like I think we didn't really want to add to the videos.
We get a scam email probably every other day. Like, hey,
We've almost fell for a
the
couple
game. It's always like apps, like games, phone games. It's like, hey, check out this phone game, and it's from like email address that's like from way out in the middle of nowhere.
too. Yeah.
And we Google it, and it's like, oh, it's a scam. So it's like we don't know what's real and what's not. And
Yeah.
if we make an ad for a video, then it's like, boom, we just got scammed. Like we don't know if it's real. There's so many scams.
Yeah, and it's like from our perspective too, or from your perspective, I should say. It's like, do you really want like a Raid Shadow Legends ad at the beginning of their video?
And then
It's
we
like,
didn't even get paid for it because it was
Yeah.
fake. So how do you choose what's real or not?
or it's because nobody cares. They just kind of skip past it. And,
Exactly. And we get 15% of like all downloads, but nobody downloads it.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
what was the point?
Yeah, it would pretty much have to be just a cash up front to promote.
Sure. That's why the website's important.
Yeah, that is why the website's important. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can tell, but just sitting here, my back is just hunched trying to read these comments. My back getting sore. vape is dying. It just starts kind of tasting burnt. Oh, okay. How about this one? I gave this one to Johnny's wife because I didn't like this one very much, but it's better than a burnt vape, you know? This one is apricot peach. And the one I just had, this is my favorite one, but it's unfortunately dying. It's Bubble Gang Sour Apple Berry. Probably have to go get a new one tomorrow. Running marathons. That's actually, I mean, that's not too far away from what we've been doing this month, really. Like posting every day, or, you know, that was our original plan, was to post every day. But yeah, we've done, we've done that before, where we did like live streams, where we watched a bunch of videos, and we called them parathons. And they worked out really well, too. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Hey, Manny, let's have a drink. Me and you. Cheers, brother. Yeah, they're both good. I just like this one. I don't know why. I just like peach vapes and like apricot. It's like peach, apricot, and mango. Like, I love all those fruits, like, just as fruits, but as vapes, they just, I don't know, they just don't taste that great to me. This is one that I bought just to try it out, but it's, like, it's alright. But it gets the job done. I need my nicotine, so. Ugh. And yeah, just going back, I think this is what I was thinking about before, where I lost my train of thought. It's like, you know, like, the same guy who said that shit to us, he was like, well, why don't you guys just, like, go with the flow? And it's like, well, first of all, we did that last year, and we ran ourselves into the ground. And second of all, maybe we would be able to just go with the flow if we were, like, 21 years old or something, but we're not, man. I'm 31, Johnny's 30. Johnny has 2 kids and a wife. Like, we can't just go with the flow and just hope it works out, you know? So it's like, you know, we have to, like, do these kind of experiments to see if it's, like, worth it to go for us, you know, do paranormals again full time. Or do we gotta keep doing flooring to get to where we want in life? So. Are you guys, like, home? Are you... What? Sorry, I'm trying to read your comment. Are you investing location? What do you mean exactly? I don't understand. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like we don't want to do that. We don't want to put out any BS videos, right? We had a lot of people, like, we had a couple months where we didn't post anything, and a lot of people said they commented like, we're unsubscribing. You guys don't post anymore, which is confusing to me, because it's like, you know, why would you unsubscribe if you like what we do? You know, one of my favorite bands ever is Avenged Sevenfold, and they haven't put out a new album in, what is it now, 6 years, going on 7 years. And it's not like, oh, I'm just not listening to them ever again. It's like, no, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like they'll put out something new eventually. They already have a lot of great shit that I can go back and listen to. You know, why would I just, like, suddenly just get so mad that they didn't put out an album in a few months that, you know, I'm just gonna like unsubscribe and not listen to them anymore, you know?
Nobody would ever do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is it about, like, YouTube? It's like, and that's the thing, like, subscribing doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, so
You know, it just lets you know, like, when we do post something. So even if it was, like, once a year, theoretically, we would never do that. But theoretically, if it was only once a year, wouldn't you want to, like, have that subscribe button on if you like what we do? Like, I don't get that. Are you on location? Oh no, we're at home. We're at
No,
Johnny's place.
Yeah, we're at my
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. If you get the Paranormies logo tattooed, first of all, you gotta send us a picture.
Yeah.
Because that would be the first time that's ever happened.
And I would send you something.
Yeah, we would send you something. We would send you something special. Just for the first person who
Oh,
gets a
yeah.
Paranormies tattoo, we'll get something special.
I'm going to say goodbye, guys. Good night.
Or, well, I mean, good morning for you. Cooking breakfast.
Oh wow, Sharon, you're cooking breakfast already? Yeah. Get that breakfast cooked. Have you some eggs or hash browns or whatever.
Speaking of which, we're going to have to hop off soon, too, because we got to make a video for tomorrow.
Well, it's already 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll hang
we
out.
gotta make a video for tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost about that time. I'm getting tired.
So, we're gonna hop off, but tomorrow's a new video. We might do a live stream depending on everybody that's gonna be around tomorrow, if they're okay with it. So, if they are, then we will.
Yeah.
Night fish. PhD in fish.
But there'll be at least it'll be the last episode of Friday Night Before
Yeah.
Christmas. Will be tomorrow. Either if we do a live stream afterwards or not, it'll still be a premiere. So.
Which I already know what we're doing, so I need to work on that. Love you all
Okay,
too.
love you guys. We're gonna hop off.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna hold on for 1 second. You guys have anything else to say before we go off? Okay, love you guys.
Love you
Bye.
too.
Bye.